Okay, we are back live again. This is Brenda with Fox's Jewelry Creations, and I'm trying to record a live video on polymer clay applique, and I'm trying to see if I have the camera set up correctly. And it doesn't look like it's correctly still. Nope. I don't understand what is going on with the YouTubes today. Rotate device. It's rotated. Now what happens if I rotate it this way? I don't want to record that way. This is driving, and I'm probably making y'all dizzy, and I'm sorry. I'll cover it. It's just not giving me the option to go landscape, and there's no settings on here that say to do that. Huh. Okay, I'm going to go in and record the video and see what happens. I just don't like that it's going to record it in just this little bit of screen. I don't know what to do. Oh, Lord, I just pulled. Oh, goodness, what happened? Hang on. My phone came off its little tripod stand. Oh, Lord. There we go. It's back. Okay. I had it at the start until I put the camera in the tripod. At the start, it did tell me that I could put the camera in the landscape mode. So I did. And then as soon as it hit the tripod, we were over with landscape mode. And so now the video is wrong. And it's only going to record. I'm trying to see what I see on the tablet. See, it's recording it sideways, and I don't. And there's no way I can put the camera in there vertical. This tripod thing is not set up for that. So here, let me see if I can do it this way. If it wants me to record this way, well, we can see this little skinny part. So if I stay in the little skinny part, we should be good. So I don't know. Maybe it's just not meant for me to do this today. Better remember that this is all the viewing area that I have. So what we're going to make today is polymer clay applique. And what applique is when you put little pieces of clay on other little pieces of clay and make something pretty. So that's what we're going to do. They're going to be 3 inches by 3 inches. So I have a template made for the 3 inch by 3 inch thingy-doogie. And I need 3 of them. This is going to be our background when I get it mixed together. I have white with a little bit of blue mixed in it. Some of the blue that I mixed with the white and this. And I'm going to try to make a skyish colored looking background. I'm just going to put it all together and twist it, and twist it. I wonder if I can, nope, I tried to zoom out. And it's been conditioned, it's just been here so long, and it's crumbly. So I'm just going to twist it and flatten it and run it back through the pasta machine. And it will be fine. And we'll see what we get. Okay. I'm going to run it through the pasta machine on the thickest setting on my machine, which is a 1, because this is the backing piece. So, be just a moment. I'm going to run it through a couple of times. See if I can get it. I need to get it 3 inches tall. And I think I'm going to go down to a number 2 setting on the machine. And I'm still trying to get it to blend and look how I want it to look. It's getting there. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Okay. So this is going to be our background color. And I'm going to put my little template up here for the first one. And I'm going to just cut. Uh-oh. It wasn't supposed to move. Let me put it back up on that line. And this is for a swap that I'm in. It's a swap for our Polymer Clay Adventure classes. And we have to make 3 of these to swap. And that is not exactly even. Okay. Doing this around the camera is a little bit awkward, but that's okay. Okay, so there's our background piece. I'm just going to put these off to the side. I will need them again for another background piece. And then I'm going to move the camera for a sec. Over here, I went and used my extruder. This is a clay extruder. I put some clay in there, and I extruded it out through. Let me see if I can. I don't know how this is going to work on camera. I extruded it out about that long, and then I cut them off, moved them over to the end, and pressed them down. This is going to be my grass. So I'm just going to cut 3 inches of the grass off. And where is my... Oh, I don't have the kidney. Okay. I'm going to scrape up my 3 inches of grass, move you all back over to the background, and place this. It has something on it. Okay, whoops. Doesn't matter that it broke off. I'm just going to piece them together on here. So there is our grass. And I may want my grass to be a little bit taller than that, so let's see. Squeeze me out. So there's a couple of short spots in there. Just going to pick these up and just kind of place them where I want them to be a little bit taller. Grass isn't all pretty and even anyway, so we'll just push them down. Okay. That looks more how I wanted it. Okay, so now, let's move this. Okay, whoa. Let me do this, because it's going to end up needing to be on a tile. So I'm going to put it on the tile I'm going to bake it on, and I'm going to try to leave room to get more than one of them on here. So we'll turn this one, we'll put it down here in this corner instead of turning it around. Okay, so this is what I'm going to bake it on. Let me straighten these edges up. They kind of got a little distorted when I lifted it. Okay. This piece of clay is what I'm going to use to make flower stems and leaves out of. So I just cut a strip off of it. Whoa. And I'm going to roll it into a little skinny log shape. Snake shape, log shape, however you want to call it. And that's kind of big, so I'm going to break some of that off. And now I'm going to make it small and skinny. Oh, hi, artist. How are you? I had it on the side and it still won't film. Well, it's still not filming on right now. It's on the side, but it's still not filming that way. It shows, which is why I turned it up, artist, because that's on the side, but it's still not filming on the side. Well, it sort of is, or no, it's not. Yeah, it's upside down. So that's why I went with straight up and down, because YouTube is being a pain today and is not letting it film. And I've filmed them on the side before, so I don't know what happened with today's live stream. So I'm going to put the little stem on here. It's too long for what I want. So I'm going to put the little stem right here coming out of the... We'll give it a weird little shape. Come over here and I'm going to cut. I'm going to move my tile over so I'm not moving you all. And I'm going to cut out some tiny little leaves. From the green clay. And then I'm going to try to show this. I'm going to press the back of the X-Acto knife into the leaf to make the vein. And then I'm just going to do that and make veins going up the leaf. And I'm hoping that you all are able to see that. And I'm going to take my little leaf and I'm going to press it. And we're out of view of the camera because the camera's not doing correctly. Press it right here. And I lost chat. Here we go. Okay. So I put that little leaf. And now what I'm going to do is I have pink and purple clay already rolled out and conditioned. And I'm going to put a little pink flower up here. And I'm going to take my ball tool. And press that down on the flower stem. And then I'm going to put, with the back of the X-Acto knife, I'm going to put little lines on my petals. And then I have some yellow clay also rolled out and conditioned. And I'm just going to take a little teeny tiny ball of yellow clay, roll it out, put it in the middle, and take the ball tool and press it into place. And so I'm going to cut off another little piece of stem. I'm just going to put it right over here. Press it into the grass. Oh, I wish you could see. There we go. I think you can see it better, but there's a little bit of a shadow. And let's see. And I'm blocking the camera. Trying to cut these leaves out of this clay at an odd angle. Get a leaf cut out. And I'm just going to flatten it a little bit and do the same thing as I did before. I'm going to press down with the back of the the craft knife blade and pull it at an angle to make the little veins. Carefully pull that off, and I'm going to put this leaf on this side. I think we're going to give this one an extra leaf. Take my little pokey tool, push it down. Hi, artist. How are you? Welcome to the channel. And I'm going to flatten that out a little bit. Same thing with the craft knife. And I'm going to pinch the end of this one just to give it a little bit more of a point. And I'm going to put it down here right at the edge. And I'm going to make that line in there. And I'm going to take my flower cutter and I'm going to put it on the purple clay. And cut a flower out and put that one at the top of our little flowery stem. Take the little ball tool and push down in the middle of it. Little teeny tiny piece of yellow. Drop it in the middle and press on it with and that's the wrong end of my ball tool, with the bigger end of the ball tool to secure it into place. And there we go. Okay. This one is almost, I'm going to put one more flower on this one. And then I'm going to make a butterfly. And I'm going to try to make, I left out some of the background color that I could make clouds out of. So I'm going to put a cloud up in the sky as well. So I think we're going to go, well, can't just have a flower sticking out in the middle of the air. We'll have this one coming from over here. And we'll curve it around this way a little bit. Stick our little flower up there. Where's the ball tool? Using the ball tool to press it into place. And I'm going to make some little leaves over here. Press our little leaf on there. And give it a vein. And some other little veins. Okay. Now for the butterfly, I'm going to roll out some plain white. I have got some, what do you call it? Mica powder that I'm going to put on this to color it, to color the white clay for the butterfly. So I'm just going to roll some clay through. I'm going to sheet some white. I love them too, and so I try to put butterflies on just about everything that I make. Playing with polymer clay is so much fun. So I've got the white, rolled it through the pasta machine a few times. take my butterfly cutter, cut it, and press it. The pressing with these puts a design into it. And remove it. So I don't know if you can see that. Can you see the design? And I'm going to clean my edges up just a little bit. Where'd my craft knife go? With the craft knife, I'm just going to go around those edges and just clean them up where the cutter left some jagged spots. Because we don't want jagged spots on our butterfly. We want our butterfly to be pretty with no little jaggedy spots. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is first, I'm looking for the black mica powder to put down the middle of the butterfly. And I'm going to get a paintbrush on me right back with a small thin paintbrush. That's the one I want. Okay. I am back with a small paintbrush with which to apply the mica powder, the black mica powder. And when I locate it, there we go. And I'm going to paint it just down the middle. And this will bake in. It sticks to the clay while it's raw. Okay, I'm going to go off camera for 1 second. It's not wanting to stick. Okay. So I have the black on there. In the middle. Now we just have to decide what color of a butterfly do we want. And we have a blue background, so I don't really want a blue butterfly. And we have purpley flowers. Pink flowers. I think we're going to go with this teal color. Oh, I don't know. That's going to look more like the background. I'm going to go with purple. It's really pretty dark, dark purple that I'm going to brush on. To our butterfly. And we're going to pick up our butterfly. And these have to be flat. So normally what I would do if the requirement wasn't flat, I would prop his little wings up some way and make him be, you can always curve their wings and position them. And I may put them just to give him a little bit of life. There, that's not bad. So there's our butterfly. Now I'm going to cut out some kind of a little cloud shape. And this is just going to be a free-handed little cloud shape. But this is a thicker piece of clay, so I'm going to mash it a little bit. And we're just going to put the little cloud shape up here in the sky. Oh, and I got purple on it from the purple powdery stuff. Let me flip it over. That's easy enough fixed. We'll flip it over. Before I touch it, I'm just going to press it down a little bit on the edges so that it will stick and look a little puffy. And I'm just going to draw a couple of little wavy little lines on it. Okay, so I think that's our first one. And I'm going to put, okay, so what do y'all think of that one? I think that's, we need a purple center in the middle of our yellow flower. Pull off a little tiny piece of purple clay, make a little ball. And press it in with the ball tool. Okay. So there is our first one. What do y'all think? Now I just have to make 2 more. And then my swap items will be complete. Thank you, Tanya. I kind of think the cloud looks really cool, but it needs, maybe if I pokey tool it more. Or add some pearl. Let me find that. I have pearlized mica powder. I'm just trying to locate. There it is. I think this will be a great addition once I get the purple mica powder out of my brush. I'm just going to come up here and rub a little bit of this pearl for some sparkle. So it's not going to cover up the blue. It's just going to enhance it. Okay, so what do y'all think of that with the mica powder? We have some stuff. There we go. That debris in the field. And I got a little bit of mica powder below the cloud, which I can get off with a wet wipe. So I'm just going to clean that up a little bit with that wet wipe just to get that off of there so it doesn't stand out when it's baked. Now the other thing that I wanted to do was to I'm having a tile on a tile, which is making a lot of clacking noise. Let me put a paper towel under that. That'll help soften that bracket. There we go. I wanted to take some green and go over my grass a little bit. Which is why I wasn't worried about the grass being so dark and not really having any depth to it, because I knew I was going to come back in and kind of add a little depth to the grass a little bit. And the same thing with the leaves and stems on the flowers. This brings everything out and brings it all together. I don't know if y'all can y'all see what I'm doing? Just painting on the mica powders over the grass for now, just to bring out and add some depth of color and stuff to the grass. Okay, now with a different color green, I am going to go over the leaves and the stems. And there went the lid to my green. I'll pick it up in a second. So this is a different color of green. Just to highlight the stems and the leaves a little bit. And let me find that lid. And there's nothing wrong with adding a little bit of sparkle to your creations. And a little bit of shine. And then on the pink one, and then come over here, we'll get this purple center. This is a little bit slightly lighter of a purple powder than the one